All right, so right now I'm gonna find a design. So we'll say let's go for a panther vintage illustration because I want to create today a traditional tattoo flash for my new t-shirt. One of my apprentices just came up with the idea, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and I'm gonna find a nice, pretty panther that I can make a tattoo design for my new t-shirt. So I kind of like that one. So I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna keep moving to see if I can find another one that I like. Oh damn, this is cool. Blood Panther, that's cool. Let me keep going. Okay. So the purpose of just trying to find a good picture in Pinterest is just to get the layout, to get the idea, to make my own one, to change some other stuff. And I heard this is cool, but I just want the face. All right, so yeah, the purpose of finding a good picture is just to get quicker to my results. So I want fast results that look good and that they are not a copy. So that's my main thing when I'm designing a tattoo or a painting for myself or to selling the design to other person. I hate copies, and I'm gonna show you how to don't copy a. This is cool. It's actually really cool. So I learned this from one of my co-workers on a tattoo shop that I'm not gonna mention, but it's pretty awesome. She is amazing. I got a tattoo of her on me, and she's a badass, literally. So I think I had enough. Let's keep moving. So let me find is. So bam 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 right here. So let's see. So what I do is I bring those pictures, see which ones I like it better. So I'm gonna start with a simpler one, that way y'all can see how I do this process, and it's really easy. So I just open my layers here. I'm gonna get rid of these two because I'm gonna be working on this one right now. So the first thing is that I reduce the opacity, right? And now I'm gonna open another layer right here on the top area on what it looks like a plus symbol. And I'm gonna hit multiply. So now I'm gonna go to my brushes, and I like to use technical, but I downloaded a few brushes from Tattoo Smart. They have the best brushes, the best brushes on tattoos. If you see here, you can have magnums, like actual magnum needles, liners with they start like fine line and they go thick. They have a lot of stuff, for example this kind of things like this, but yeah, this is not a video showing their products. They're awesome, but let's start with my drawing. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a 5-liner. I have my layer on top of this one. I just reduce the opacity and I'm gonna start. So the first sketch, actually let me start with this pencil and on red, just like an actual tattoo sketch. That way I can build it up. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna trace it just to get the main shape right. And I like that shape, but actually this over here I would like it more rounded. And yeah, I like it. So I go here and do this chick over here. And the neck, I would like it more rounded like that size. And I'm gonna cut it right here. So I like that too. I like this. Let's keep going. Okay, so probably I can go here and here like this and here like that. And set this crazy like that. I'm gonna do it straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here and right here. A little bit longer just to fuck around a little bit. And this one, okay. So yeah. Okay, more or less I'm getting a new idea here. Bam, okay, this is looking good. Could be, or not, let me see. Yep, these two looks cool. Let me see. Kind of. Let me straighten this up a little bit. Yeah, looking better. So this is my process. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to make my own, okay? So, and actually this looks too much to the back. So let me see if I can put it over here. Let me see. So when I'm erasing or undoing or undo, I'm tapping with my two fingers at the same time. When you do that, that's the best and quickest way to just undo what you just did. Okay, so I like that. I like that. It's kind of the same, but not the same. You get it, right? Okay. I can do pikes or I can do squares. It's up to you. You just have to be, you know, have some fun. I put it over here. And then the tongue here. Actually, let me see if I can make that tongue like going that way. Could be. Oh, with this tongue. Probably some more smaller hairs here. Bam. Let's see. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Bam. Okay, easy peasy. So now I have something that looks way different, or kind of a little bit different, as you see. Okay, I think we're good with that. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna refine this one. So I'm gonna go open another layer. I'm gonna use a darker red, and I'm gonna do the same exercise again. So let me reduce the opacity here on this one. And this is not necessary right now to click on multiply, but I always do it because I'm always working on layers and some other stuff. So this is looking cool. I like it. I hope you guys like it too. So bam, bam. I'm moving and I'm changing shapes. So that way I get my own design. So let me get this one from this perspective. From this one over here. Let me throw that line. Okay. So let me do this right here. Then bam, bam. I enjoy this too much. It's okay like that. Probably I'm gonna shade it from here to the front, and then a little bit here. That's later. Okay, let's keep working over here. Just having fun. So whenever you want to see if your design makes sense, just look at from another perspective or from far away. So what I do is I reduce it. That way I can see if it looks good from my perspective. So it's looking good. Actually, what I'm trying to find out is this part, the teeth. I don't like them that much yet. So let me see if I can get them looking good or better. This is too much. Yeah, looking better. Nope. Okay. Probably I'm gonna stay with these ones because I didn't like that one. All right, so let's keep moving. The purpose is to have fun, really. Whenever you do a design for a tattoo, has to look like you enjoy it, because it will transfer to your design, the vibes that you're putting on it. So it's good to have fun. It has to have flow. When I say flow, it means like you have a lot of S's on the design, or very very nice loops. That's what I mean with good flow. If you pay attention to the nature has everything is on S. If you pay attention on how the DNA is created, the flowers, every plant bloom, everything has the same way. So if you follow that flow of the S flow, you will be successful on your drawings and your designs. Yeah. Now it looks stronger, with stronger jaw. Okay. It's looking good. I like it. So if you see, whenever I'm moving and I'm changing this angle, it's because I cannot move my iPad, or it's just that I cannot. It's just that it's easier to move the design. That way, every stroke that I do, I am on angle. So angle is super important. That way, when I throw the line with my wrist, because it's almost all the times is on half. Yeah, like half circles or angles. Pardon me because my English is so bad. I'm still learning English, but you know what I'm saying. Let me show you. So my stroke on my hand is almost always like this from my position, right? So if I move this like this and I have to do the same stroke, it will come up better. And I'm gonna show you another trick that probably you don't even know, or if you know, that's good. So on your brushes, you can go and click on, for example, you see that is in blue here. I'm gonna click on the brush and I'm gonna go to stroke, and you can fix the streamline. So that way it will do this, right? So it will keep it more straight. So if you quit or reduce the streamline, it won't do this. So as you see, it's kind of sloppy, so it will do this if it doesn't have the streamline, and I'm gonna show you how we do with the streamline in 100%. You know, keep it more smooth. So that's what I'm trying to explain. All right, so I think we're ready for the outline and the shading. So let's reduce this thing over here. Let's open another layer. Let's pick a liner from Tattoo Smart. Let me put it on black. All right, so we're ready. So same thing, bam, bam. So as you see, on every time that I am redoing the sketch, I'm changing a little bit. And that's what you have to do with your drawings in order to have a custom drawing. So that's the key. Redo it and redo it and redo it. There's no other way from my perspective, right? So I want to keep that. So I just tap on with my 2 fingers, and because I like to show this loop so I can move the line, if I tap undo and just move it, bam, okay, I like it there. So I just tap over here. So let's keep moving, because I want to keep not a uniform starting point from these strokes. So if you see, they are not starting from the same place. So I have this one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here. So they are not on the same position. Something that I learned from a pretty badass tattooer is that he was showing me that when you're doing finger waves or this kind of design, everything has to start from a different point. Because if you start from the same point, it will look boring. All right, so it will look more natural. That's the purpose of doing this. I'm gonna start this one from here, and I'm gonna make it shorter. Yeah, that'll look cool. All right, so let's keep going. Bam, bam. I don't know about you guys, but after I got my iPad, my life was so easier. I used to draw on fucking tracing boxes, light boxes. I used to hate it. It's not that I used to hate it. It's just that, you know, comparing now with an iPad, I would hate to have to do that. Actually, I did a tutorial video for one of my apprentice, and I was showing her how to draw the old school way, and it was crazy. It took so long for me, and I was super bored, actually. But this thing right now is super easy. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Bam, bam, bam. I'll make it smaller. Bam. This is what we have. Okay. Looking good, right? I like it. Alright, so now let's shade it. Okay, so click multiply. So now I'm gonna go and pick the Waterbrush. So probably this is like watercolor, I'm not sure, but let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna hit on this S on top on your left side, so it's a crop bottom. That way I can just paint on the areas that I want to. Yeah, for now this is good. Actually, I should go and leave the space first and then go darker. Now it looks better. Okay. And here, so one thing for me is super important when I'm working on a design is to leave spaces between the lines. That way it can show up your line work. Plus, my opinion, looks cleaner. Okay, so let's keep working. Let me make this brush a little bit bigger. So first, as you see, I'm leaving a space, right? And I'm working with my first value that I would say is like a mid-tone, like a black mid-tone, right? So here we have a problem. I want to show up my lines. So let's keep it like this. And I'm just gonna go here a little bit. And then here a little bit on the bottom. Let's do that, just to see how it looks. All right. So let's go here. So I'm gonna throw a long line, so a longer line. So I need to measure my stroke. So let me see how it goes. Oh, a little bit crooked. Let's see. There you go. It's not that bad. Let's see. Almost done, guys. I know it's long, but I hope you guys are doing it with me. Okay, so let me see. I think it's good here. Okay. So from here, I'm gonna do this to fade it out a little bit. Okay. Then from here, same thing. Just want to leave a little bit of space on the edge of the eyebrow to put it in some way that looks that space between the line. So I love this brush because it permits to see just letting me see the layers on the same layer. So that sounds crazy, but that's how it is. So I can see different layers of ink, or in this case this brush. Bam, I like it. Actually, I can go here and erase it a little bit. Let me reduce the opacity of this brush just to fade out a little bit the space between. Alright, so let me get this done quick. No, too big. A bit smaller. We almost done, guys. So I'm gonna fade out this a little bit here. Actually, that's too thick over here. So let me go. Yeah, because remember another thing, if you use the angle of your pencil, it will come out thicker, the stroke. So pay attention to that. Alright, looking good. So now there's something that I don't like, and is this space here. So with my eraser, I'm just getting rid of that line over there. And a little this line, fade it out a little bit more. I like it. I don't know why I like it. Probably because I am enjoying this. So let me get this a little bit more to the top. And don't worry guys, you always can come back and erase what you don't like. This is the fun thing about this. Just keep trying and keep trying. Alright, so let's jump over here. And probably I'm gonna use a dark red. Yeah. Keep it simple. Okay. Now pink. A pink or a blue on the tongue. That would be cool. So on the inside of the mouth, I'm gonna do this red, and then on the tongue, I'm gonna do a blue tongue just to see how it looks. Let's see. Kind of sick of the leg. Let's see. Yeah, it's looking good. And to make it more crazier, I'm gonna go here too, same thing, and I'm gonna click on purple. Yeah, it's probably, yes, I like this purple. Looks cool. Actually, let me make it a little bit darker on these edges, just to give a different look. And here, probably, let me see, does that look good? Yeah, it'll look cool. It's all good. This is have fun. Here I'm gonna use a green like this, just to make more contrast. Let me keep it more pale. And let me go with some kind of pinkish red. So let me go, yeah, right there. Ooh, I like that. And then here, let's do a yellow. Let's go, pam. Nah, I don't know. I don't like that green right there. Let me get rid of this green. Oh. Yeah, probably I'm gonna use a yellow here, and then well, you know what? Probably I'm gonna get rid of that part over there, or leave it in gray. And then here I'm gonna use a yellowish green. Yeah, way better. So final part right over here, a little bit of pink, pale pink. And I think we're good to go. No, let me add some over here. So we'll use some pink here. Let's see, or the same blue. Another trick, guys. Here you can pick. You just tap with your finger on top of the color that you want to pick, and grab it. That's it. Bam. And let me go darker on some areas. Now let's see if I can do the teeth more ochre, probably. A little bit here and a little bit here, and then probably I can go with a yellow and another layer. You see, that's why I'm telling you to do it on multiply, that way it goes under the outline. I think that's fair. Doesn't look that bad. So same thing on the bottom. And here we go, man. I think that's good enough. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please comment below on the comments, and please subscribe. Thanks a lot.